Anthony Martial is a French footballer who plays as a forward for English club Manchester United. Playing youth football for CO Les Ulis, he began his professional career at Lyon, then transferred to AS Monaco in 2013 for a fee of £6 million. He was a member of Monaco's squad for 2 seasons, and signed for Manchester United in 2015 for an initial £36 million, the highest fee paid for a teenager in football history. He scored in his first match for United, and was named the Premier League Player of the Month in his first month in English football. An international for France from under-16 to under-21 level, Martial made his senior debut in 2015. Club career. Early career and Lyon. Born in Massy, Essonne, Martial spent his youth years in Paris-based CO Les Ulis from 2001, the same team who produced French internationals Thierry Henry and Patrice Evra. Evra closely monitored the progress of Martial, and allowed him to play in one of his pairs of football boots at the age of 12. At the same age, Martial trialled at Manchester City. At just 14 years old in 2009 he was spotted by scouts from the Olympique Lyonnais academy and joined it the same year. During his second season in the under-17 team he distinguished himself by scoring 32 goals in 21 games, which resulted in a call-up to the France national under-17 football team for the 2012 UEFA European Under-17 Championship in Slovenia. He made his professional debut for Lyon on December 6, 2012, in a Europa League group stage match against Hapoel Irani Kiryat Shmona, replacing goal-scorer Yassine Benzia for the final 10 minutes of a 2-0 victory at the Stade de Guerlain. His first Ligue 1 game was on February 3, 2013 against Ajaccio, when he came on as a substitute in the 79th minute for Rachid Ghezzal in a 3-1 away loss. He made 2 further appearances from the bench that season. AS Monaco. On June 30, 2013. AS Monaco announced they had signed Martial to a 3-year contract for a fee of £5 million plus bonuses. On November 24, he made his first league appearance for the club at the age of 17, replacing Radamel Falcao after 63 minutes and playing a part in Munir Abadi's goal which gave victory away to FC Nantes. He scored his first goal for the Principality club on his first start, a 2-0 win over Rennes at the Stade Louis II 6 days later. His campaign was disrupted by a sprained ankle against Valenciennes in December. On January 27, 2014, he extended his contract until June 2018. In his second season at Monaco, Martial scored 9 goals in 36 Ligue 1 games, starting on October 5, 2014 when as a substitute for Lucas Ocampos, he gained a 1-1 draw at reigning champions Paris Saint-Germain with a last-minute strike from close range. He scored twice against a 10-man Bastia on March 13, 2015 in a 3-0 home victory. On June 26, he further extended his link with the team until 2019. On August 4, 2015, Martial scored his first goal in European competition, in a 4-0 home win over BSC Young Boys in the third qualifying round of the UEFA Champions League. Monaco advanced 7-1 on aggregate. Manchester United. On September 1, 2015, Martial completed a move to Manchester United for £36 million, potentially rising to £58 million, on a 4-year contract with the option of another year. This was the highest transfer fee paid for a teenager, breaking the previous record of £27 million United paid for Luke Shaw a year earlier, and that Paris Saint-Germain had paid for Marquinhos in 2013. Upon signing, Martial said, "Euro unregistered trademark. I'm so excited to join United. I have always wanted to play in the Premier League, and to join the biggest club in the world is what every young footballer dreams of. I am looking forward to meeting my new teammates and working with Louis van Gaal, who has achieved so much in his career." Manager Louis van Gaal stated, "Anthony is a naturally talented, young, multifunctional forward with great potential. I believe this is the club for him to continue his development." The fee was reportedly met with astonishment by the French public later. Van Gaal called Martial an acquisition for United's future rather than for immediate use, and called the transfer fee ridiculous, alleging that Manchester United regularly had to pay £10 million more than other teams. United paid £36 million cash for the Marshall, but his contract contains 3 bonus clauses worth £7.2 million each, taking the potential fee to £57.6 million. The clauses each relate to certain accomplishments being achieved in the next 4 years, including if Marshall scores 25 goals during that span, racks up 25 caps for France or wins the Ballon d'Or before June 2019. 2015 Euro 16 season, Marshall made his debut at Old Trafford on September 12 as a 65th-minute substitute for Juan Mata, and scored the final goal of a 3-1 win over rivals Liverpool. Van Gaal called it a marvellous goal. 8 days later, in his first Premier League start, he scored twice in an away win, 3-2 at Southampton. On September 23, again as a replacement for Mata, Marshall scored his 4th goal in 4 games for his new club, concluding a 3-0 win over Ipswich Town in the 3rd round of the League Cup. Marshall's early impact was praised by former United manager Sir Alex Ferguson, who stated that he can do anything. Marshall won his first individual honour at United as he picked up the PFA Fans Player of the Month for September, in which he notched up 3 goals from 2 matches. A few days later, he gained his 2nd trophy at United, as his strike against Liverpool earned him Manchester United's Goal of the Month for September. He was also named Premier League Player of the Month for September, the 3rd youngest player to receive the award after Micah Richards and Michael Owen. On October 21, in a Champions League group stage match away to CSKA Moscow, Marshall gave away a penalty Euro, which David De Gea saved from Roman Eremenko Euro, and later equalised to confirm a 1-1 draw. International career: Marshall scored 5 goals as France topped their qualification group for the 2012 UEFA European Under-17 Championship, 2 goals and a 5-0 win over the Faroe Islands, and a hat-trick against Northern Ireland in Luxembourg. He added 2 more in elite round victories against Switzerland and Sweden to confirm qualification. He netted once in a group stage exit at the final tournament in Slovenia, a 2-2 opening game draw with Iceland at the Dormer Three-Quarters Ale Sports Park. Marshall played all 5 games for France under-19 at the 2013 European Championship in Lithuania, finishing as runners-up to Serbia. On August 26, 2015, Marshall was called up to the senior France squad for the first time, for friendlies against Portugal and Serbia in the following month. He made his debut in the former on September 4 at Lisbon's Estadio José Copyright Alvalade, replacing Karim Benzema for the final 16 minutes of a 1-0 win. Style of play: Aziz Ben Ordain, one of Marshall's coaches at Les Ulis, told the BBC in 2015 that as a 6-year-old, Marshall was able to run in a straight line to the goal. "We've got 400 youngsters playing for us, but a talent like that arrives only once every 5 or 6 years. We felt it, we saw the potential and we pushed him." Maher Madonlakite, another coach, added that Marshall was put in higher age groups, as at the age of 6 he had the ability of most 8-year-olds, and at around the age of 12-13 he was focused on becoming a professional. According to journalist Philippe Auclair, Marshall plays in a style similar to former French international Thierry Henry, with speed and technical ability both in wide positions and up front. Henry himself praised Marshall after his goal-scoring debut, while Marshall himself refuted the comparison, saying, "I don't think we have the same type of game Euro. He was very quick whereas I rely more on power and technique. But it's always good to be compared to great players." In the aftermath of France Euro 1 registered trademark S2 Euro 1 win over Denmark in October 2015, Fenerbahce Section E defender Simon Kjaer was reportedly stunned after playing against him to learn that Marshall was just 19. He told French newspaper La Permail Cup, "Hey, Euro 1 registered trademark S really good for 19. I didn't know him when I was in France. Hey, Euro 1 registered trademark S very, very hard to mark because he knows how to do a lot of things. Not only is he quick, but Hey, Euro 1 registered trademark S also technically good." Personal life: Marshall is married to Samantha and has a daughter. He is a practicing Roman Catholic. His family placed high emphasis on the education of their children. His youth coaches describe Marshall as a shy and quiet person. His elder brother, Joan, is a professional defender for Troyes AC, and represented their country up to under-20 level. They have another brother, Dorian, in the senior team at Les Ulis. Career statistics. Club as of October 21, 2015. International as of October 13, 2015. Honours. Individual PFA Fans Player of the Month, September 2015, Premier League Player of the Month, September 2015. References. External links, France profile at FFF, Just Football profile.